10-year-old me asking I can go outside. Can I please, Mom? My friends are here. They're here to party, please. Yeah, you can. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Damien Lee, and today we're browsing through r/WholesomeMemes. And up, just real quick here, I know I'm going to talk about the gnarly merch drop that we dropped on the 26th of November. It's been doing superb, but I can't thank you guys enough for that. And remember, if you want to cop one, you have to cop it before December 10th, because once it's gone, it's gone. You can find it in the link down below and in the pinned comment of this video, and I hope to see you guys in some gnarly merch. Now back to the video. We can't fly, but we have each other. Here, I made you this. Huh, I'm just lazy. I can totally the Walkin' Buds Club. Me and my bud just walking. And that is absolutely precious. I love this. That's cute. They're buds walking. Don't bother them. They walk. I grabbed the Mr. Levinstein Twitter for those of you who don't know this artist, or this, I guess, comic artist. I'm not sure how to describe them, but if you want to follow them, I want to have this up immediately for them. So there you go, Mr. Levinstein. Thank you so much for this cute little comic. They're walking buds. My grown ass watching my wife make me soup because I got an upset tum-tum. And that's what marriage is all about. Being able to bond together on cute little things like soup for your hurt little tum-tum. Someday I'll have a marriage like this, but not right now because I'm young. I'm only 21. These are the most beautiful women on the globe. Number 12 will make your jaw drop. Me not seeing my GF on there? Impossible. Perhaps the archives are incomplete. Perhaps they are. In fact, they definitely are, Chief. That's adorable. That's cute. Man, this subreddit just makes me smile. Like, this stuff is... man. My heart's happy. I love this. Even though you're dangerous, most people don't like you, I think you're an amazing creature. Oi. Thanks, mate. Good old Steve Irwin. I got through a, just a quick little, binge of Steve Irwin not too long ago, like a month ago. And I remember watching him when I was younger, but, the older I get, the more I realize, wow, he was, genuinely passionate about wildlife. And, man, it's just, I'm really happy his family's continuing that, legacy. It's really cool. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? Don't listen to them. You get to come in, too. Man, that touches my heart. If I remember correctly, right, that gentleman is gay, right? Oh, man. That's I don't know the full context of the image, but I remember reading comments where it's like, oh, the guy in this is gay, and I'm like, oh man, that adds that's a tearjerker, dude. It's wholesome, but it's a tearjerker. Boys, a nice compliment. We like to be complimented from time to time. You tell me something nice, and I'll remember it for years to come. Okay, say my shirt's nice, and I'll wear a shirt like that for the rest of my life. I love a good compliment every now and again. Compliments make me happy. There will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. Write that down, brain. Remember this. Don't let it be you. That's important. I like that. That's a cute little wholesome message. See your own worth. Self-worth is important. That's self-image stuff, baby. What it do? My big sister teaching me something. Her pretending I'm doing it just as well. Oh, man. I've not seen The Mandalorian, but if Baby Yoda's in it, I'm all for it. I'll buy a Disney Plus subscription just for Baby Yoda. Because he wills it. Look at his little face. There's so much Baby Yoda in this subreddit. Oh, man. Me, waiting for the Europeans to wake up so I can tell them good morning and have a good week. And if you're watching this, and this is what you're seeing in the morning, that goes for you too. I hope you're having a very good week. I know we upload these at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but if you found this video in any sort of recommended feed or you're watching this in the morning, I hope you have a very good week, my friend. We got you. This is cute. This is cute stuff, man. I love this. I'm just giddy. I'm like a little puppy dog. I'm so giddy over this stuff. What your plan was? A little wooloo. But listen, no matter what, you're doing your best. And that's what matters. Made a cute little fluffy guy. Best you could. You want a little kiss? Aw, he asked for a little one, and that's exactly what he got. That's adorable, man. Dude, if you don't... there's certain things in this world that if you don't find adorable, I don't know what's wrong with you, because that is the cutest stuff, Chief. That is adorable. When introverts meet and ironically act like extrovert with each other. Hey, it's you. You like to socialize. You're not an introvert. You like socializing a lot.
Yeah, you too. Ah.
My dad, you must not fail. Go. Me, going to cheer up my mom because she's been feeling sad. And then you just spend some time together as a family. I like that. Watch a movie, play a game. Shout out to my boy Steve, who stood in front of a green screen for years, running in place and talking to invisible objects and animals so kids like me could have entertaining educational television. Straight up, I remember watching Blue's Clues when I was a young kid. It's actually the show that taught me how to read. I loved the show as a kid. It's one of my... I still follow Angela, who is one of the creators of Blue's Clues. I follow Steve and Joe on Instagram. It's a show that's going to remain with me for a long time. And it already has. And I remember, as soon as they announced the first episode of the new season, the new reboot of Blue's Clues, I rushed to watch it because they had a clip of it on Twitter that had Steve and Joe in it. And I just started crying as soon as Steve's like, "Can I talk to my friends?" And I'm like, "I'm his friend." I couldn't handle it, man. I really couldn't handle it. I'm like, "Steve thinks I'm his friend." My dad teaching me to be a good person. Little me trying to be like him. And you got it. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but you got it. You got it, man. You can do it. When your crush smiles at you and you and your best friend are like, "We did it." Oh, man. Dude, this stuff is just precious. It's precious, precious, precious. I love it. 6-year-old me looking at all the presents under the Christmas tree. They actually photoshopped the tree in there. I love it. Dude, Baby Yoda is going to be like the most wholesome thing for the next year. I can already feel it. Me when my grandma asked how I'd get so tall. Thanks, Grandma. I remember that. Now I am tall. I'm 6'4". So now it's asked unironically because I'm a giant. But thanks, Grandma. Good morning, cruel world. Don't you mean goodbye? No, I meant good morning. This world may be cruel, but I'm still kicking. And that's all that matters, Chief. We appreciate you kicking. All boomers hate the... except for him and Ellie. Man, I want to have a relationship as pure as Ellie and the old man from Up. I feel so bad that I forget his name. But it's such a pure, cute little relationship. I love it. She always tied his ties. Hey! You won't always feel like this. You're handling it. It's gonna be okay. The octopus of wisdom tells you like it is. I like this guy. Just hug me with all your tentacles. They make me feel safe. If I had a penny for every time I looked at my wife and thought she was hot, I'd have all these pennies, and guess what? They just don't stop coming like that Smash Mouth song. Because I just think my wife is so goddamn smoking hot. So, my mom told me about this story. About how my aunt and uncle ran into a celebrity at a bar and became friends with him. And she couldn't remember his name. My aunt just sent me these pictures. Is that Matthew McConaughey? Matthew McConaughey. Alright, alright, alright. I love this guy. My grandma when I annoy my parents. My grandma when my parents scold me. Because she understands. She has went through the parenting process. And she's like, "Don't you be mean to him." Love that grandma. Grandmas are the purest things in this world. Their cooking is superb. So, for those of you who know, I have a gluten allergy. And for Thanksgiving, my grandma made stuffing. And I'm like, you know what? Screw my allergy. Nothing, everything is worth my grandma's cooking. And I ate that stuffing. And it was delicious. She had green bean casserole. I ate that too. And did my body suffer? A little bit. But grandma's cooking is worth any amount of internal suffering a few days later. How to be a good role model. Be kind, inspirational, silly, generous, creative, happy, a hero, weird, sincere, humane, compassionate, or playful. You don't have to be all of these things. All these people represented were one or more of these things, but they're remembered for a specific part. Like take, Fred Rogers, known as a kind, open soul. Robin Williams as a silly man, It's the qualities you have that build the role model part, not who you are as a status, you know what I mean? This stuff I love. This is cute. Me after seeing the note in my lunchbox my mom left for me, and I'm like, "Oh, Mom, thanks." I never had a note in my lunchbox. The hell, man, I feel ripped off. When your 90-year-old grandpa with severe dementia tells you about his day at work. Thanks, Grandpa. Love you, Grandpa. Hey, he's made it to 90, though. He's lived a long life. So glad I grew up with this. Minecraft for the Xbox 360, The Dark Knight, Spider-Man, the DS. But damn, this is good too. Joker, Avengers Endgame, Minecraft for Windows 10 and the Switch? What a time to be alive. I agree, Chief. Draws branch? Draw a second branch, because everyone needs a friend. That's Bob Ross style, baby. What it do? When your friend starts talking negatively about themselves? No. You're great, because you're you. And you're the only you that there is. Game that says and you on the final credits. 10-year-old me. And me? Listen, games really know how to tug at the heartstrings of youngsters, and that's really one way to do it. I remember as a kid being like, was I important to the game? I love this. Upcoming holiday help. You do not have to participate in any holiday tradition that leaves you broke, overwhelmed, or exhausted. Anyone who disagrees with you for you enforcing your boundaries are the ones with the problem, not you. No holiday should manipulate you to the point where you're going into debt to prove to someone that you love them. Because, okay, I agree with that 110% because it's like, it enforces that it's material things that, you know, show love, and while some people really do love material items as a show of affection, that's not how you like. That's a very closed-minded way to be like, hey, I love you, here's this thing. Tokens of appreciation are one thing. Going into debt for gifts are a completely different matter. Mr. Rogers deserved the Nobel Peace Prize. Oh man, I saw this and it made me cry. I'm just so proud of all of you who've grown up with us. And I know how tough it is some days to look with hope and confidence on the months and years ahead. But I'd like to tell you what I often told you when you were much younger. I like you just the way you are. Man, he was gone too soon. He was made of kittens, sprinkles, and rainbows. What a pure man. Me enjoying Disneyland. My dad, a great father taking me to Disneyland even though he doesn't want to go. He's just a stand-up guy. When your PC is old but it gets the job done. Okay, be good to me again today, my little war machine. He calls it a war machine. That's cute. Also, when asked why I'm smiling at my phone, 'twas a cat. And cats just make me smile. I'm a smiley guy when I see a cute little feline little paw pads. When you have a cynical personality, but your heart is still full of love and you just want someone to give it to. And that's what we call a goth GF, Chief. It's not what you call it, but it looks like it and it's funny. It's funny. Hey guys, my dank edgy memes are always getting reported. What should I do? That's really unfortunate, brother. But why not switch your meme style? You can try posting dank memes that are not that edgy. Well said, friend. Try giving a shot for more wholesome or relatable memes that insult nobody. They're always appreciated and make others feel better. Ah, spot on. The point of memes is to make others happy. If for even a second. I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you. And that's what we call a supportive Chad, the most wholesome kind of meme. I love this guy. I love these men. They're great dudes. Just because you're trash doesn't mean you can't do great things. It's called a garbage can, not a garbage cannot. And that's right. Take it from Oscar. As my math teacher says, education is the key to success. Today in class he was explaining how your parents and teachers support you, to which one kid responded, I don't have any parents. He responded with, I can be your parent. And that's what education's all about, making people feel appreciated and excited to learn. When you want to build Star Wars Legos but you're hanging out with a 1-year-old, and you make them anyways because you're enjoying your time with your 1-year-old friend, your son, your nephew, your niece, you're babysitting that kid, showing him the world. When your life is falling apart but you're staying positive. Oh man, that's a cryptic image. I really like everything about this. That's very cryptic. We need air support. You can do it. Thanks, air support. And that's gonna do it for r/WholesomeMemes, and I do hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, slap a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe with those notifications on so you never miss an upload. As always, a big, huge, lovely thanks to my friend Pan for editing these videos. If you want to follow him on Instagram, he is the top link in the description. If you'd like to find all my socials, those are underneath it in the description as well. And as always, I'll be seeing you.